Sheikh Shahjahan has finally been arrested. This came 55 days. This came after 55 days of intense drama, endless debates in local and national news channels, and a lot of political bickering. The Trinamool Congress strongman, who has now been suspended by his party for 6 years, strutted into the courtroom after his arrest with the police following him. This again has led to a lot of debates on social media and on news channels about how, even after arrest, Sheikh Shahjahan continues to be the man that he was, how he still has control over the narrative and over Sandeshkhali, which became the flashpoint of intense political debate ever since a team of enforcement directorate officers were beaten up by Sheikh Shahjahan's men, allegedly at his behest. Now there are serious charges against this guy uh, in the media, and it's all out in the public domain. There are charges of land grab. There are charges of sexual exploitation, mass sexual exploitation. The sexual exploitation happened with scheduled caste and scheduled tribe women of the village, and they have come out in large numbers to complain how they were forced to go into the offices of Tribal Congress offices in the middle of the night by Sheikh Shahjahan's men and were exploited sexually for days on end. This is, of course, a horrific allegation to come to light, and the fact that in 2024 such a thing has been happening in a corner of Bengal has got the attention as it should have of the national media. But why is all of this somehow linked to a new film that is coming out on theaters in theaters on March 8, International Women's Day? The film is called Bonbibi. It is produced by Rana Sarkar. It stars Parno Mitro, Shohini Sarkar, and other actors. Now, why is the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan and the controversy around his arrest somehow being linked to the release of a film? Now, Bonbibi, the title of the film, Bonbibi, it refers to a mythical goddess from the Sundarbans region of West Bengal. She is the resident deity of Sundarbans. Sundarbans is an archipelago, and it is a very tough terrain. It is said that people of Sundarbans, when they go out to collect honey, there is always a chance of being attacked by tigers, or simply when they go out to farm or do anything at all, there's a chance of being attacked by tigers. If they go out to fish, there is a chance of being eaten up by crocodiles. So there is fear both on land and water. And it is only through the blessings of Bonbibi, the resident deity of the Sundarbans, that you come back home safely. There are a lot of tiger widows in Sundarbans, men who were killed when they went out to work, and their widows are referred to as tiger widows. It's a very common phenomenon in the Sundarbans, and this film Bonbibi is also a story of tiger widows and how they came together for a cause. When somebody called Jahangir, who's the villain of the film, tried to stop one of them from being in love with a person of her choice. She is also in the film a tiger widow. Now this person Jahangir is a local toughie who acts both as protector and as somebody who abuses local women and the local populace, and he wields immense power. So in the film Bonbibi, the character has been drawn up in a way. The character of Jahangir, the villain of the piece, has been drawn up in a way that it closely resembles Sheikh Shahjahan from Sandeshkhali. Sandeshkhali, incidentally, is also in the same region. Now, when I asked the producer of the film, Rana Sarkar, that this comparison of Jahangir, the fictional character in the film, with Sheikh Shahjahan, this comparison is going to be there. That this is a film that is based loosely on the events of Sandeshkhali. Sarkar told me that this film was written 2 years ago, and the film was also produced and directed much before the Sheikh Shahjahan controversy came out in the public domain, which I said has been the case for last 55 days. Now the film was written, shot, and directed much before the Sheikh Shahjahan controversy came to the fore. Now, he said, he quipped that it's like Balmiki writing Ramayana much before the advent of Ram. Now, it is not. It is now being said that in that area, Sundarban's area, Sheikh Shahjahan is not the only such person who has been accused of allegations as serious as land grab and sexual exploitation. There are other villages, there are other localities where local strongmen exist and who do the same. So maybe when the film was being written, it was a common theme that was picked up and then packaged in a story of Bonbibi, the mythical goddess, and how it is through her blessings that and through the willpower of the tiger widows that they can sort of escape from the grasp of the local Tafi Jahangir. It is something that has also happened in a sense, real and real coming together. It is also something that happened in Sandeshkhali when women who were exploited by Sheikh Shah Jahan's men, came out in large numbers, came out in front of TV cameras to protest against what has been happening to them for years and to demand the arrest of Sheikh Shah Jahan. There was pressure, some amount of political pressure on them to not come out in such numbers and to not protest in front of cameras, but they did not pay heed to any of those threats or pressures, political or otherwise, and they did what they did. They continued with their protest, and finally Sheikh Shah Jahan was arrested.